Agent. Okay. Hmm. So this is to explain the various national bodies with the system of education in India, and also to examine the role of these national bodies, what are their functions, and highlight the contribution to these national bodies. ସେଇ ତାଙ୍କର ସବୁ ଏଇ bodies ଗୁଡ଼ା ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନର କ'ଣ ସବୁ ୱାର୍କ ରହିଛି ସେ ବିଷୟରେ. First, his work is to examine boards at school level. ସବୁ ବୋର୍ଡ ଅଫ୍ ଷ୍ଟଡି ସବୁ ଅଛି, ଆମର ଆଇସିଏସସି ବୋର୍ଡ, ସିବିଏସଇ ବୋର୍ଡ, ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ବୋର୍ଡ, ସବୁକୁ ସେ କ'ଣ କରିବ, ତାର ଏକ୍ଜାମିନେସନକୁ କଣ୍ଡକ୍ଟ କରିବ. So Government of India has set up several bodies at the national level. The Government of India GOI, the country is the administrative authority for education in the country at different levels. The government bodies to which a school can get affiliated. These are the Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE, and it is the apex body of education which runs under the supervision of controlling authority, that is the Secretariat, MHRD, etc. It conducts pre-medical and pre-dental tests, All India Engineering Entrance Exam, JNV, Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya, All India Senior School Certificate Exam, also done by it. Then next comes the Council of India School Certificate Exam, CISCE. It has been established as an apex organization to control the system of ISC, ICSE education in India, that is written in page number 81. Here the state government body, these are the within. A school can also be affiliated to the state government boards. Next comes here your National Institute of Open Schooling, NIOS. It established by the Government of India in 1989. The mission of NIOS is to provide opportunities for continuing education to those who have missed opportunities to complete school and development education. The functions as a resource organization for all states and all states and union territories in the country as an apex body. So it is NIOS is as an apex body. It functions as a resource organization for all states and union territories in the country. The distinguished feature which make the NIOS accessible to the learner are wide choice of subject. It gives a range of subjects to choose and freedom to choose subjects according to one's needs, interests, abilities, and no upper age limit. Credit accumulation over a period of 5 years, and academic and vocational courses offered separately and in combination, transfer of credits from other national boards, use of modern communication, information technology, etc. Free concession is offered as an incentive to the marginalized group, that is women, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and ex-servicemen and handicapped. These are marginalized group, they are also controlled by them. So, in view the diversity of regional languages in the country, it offers programs in various regional languages such as Urdu, Marathi, Telugu, Bengali, besides Hindi and English. In an effort to expand open learning system (OLS) and fulfill national goals, the NIOS is in its capacity as a research and development institution is playing the lead role in developing a network of open schooling channels in the country, and as a result, 10 state open schools have been common. The National Open Schooling, that is NCOS, set up by the NIOS, has a pivotal role to play in the promotion and development of opening school in the country. So NIOS not only working do research work, it openings of schools, open schooling. So in our country, there are various open schools are established for research and development purposes. In another thing, the flexibility of NIOS to is at a wide range, to give certain type of scope for the learners, and it has a heterogeneous student body comprising of the demographically diverse age, gender, region, social background, etc. Educational disadvantage means yes, ST, SC, women, and your ex-servicemen, handicap. These are the reserve quota. They are also benefited by them. So NIOS provide opportunity of continuing education to the learners through its basic education, secondary education, senior secondary education, vocational education, and life enrichment courses. The courses are offered at three levels, namely A, B, C, which correspond to the formal school grades, that is, grades of 3, 5, and 8. So, respectively. Secondary certificate courses is equivalent to grade 10 level. In secondary certificate course, the students have a choice of 12 languages, 10 other subjects, a minimum of 5 subjects including one language is compulsory. Senior secondary certificate course is equivalent to grade 11 level. So, in addition to examining the academic courses, NIS provide opportunity to learners to choose vocational subjects in combination with academic subjects, both secondary and senior secondary level. So, vocational education is also chosen by the NIOS. The vocational courses, they are also offered independently, and the vocational courses are offered in the broad sense, in the broad sense of agriculture, engineering, and technology, health and paramedical, home science, business and commerce, computer science, IT, teacher training, library, and science, library science, among the others. So NIS is not only an examining body but also developed in its curriculum using a course team approach. In addition to this, it also grades institution fulfilling the required norms and conditions as its study centers for offering its various programs. So it is study center ଯେମିତି ତମ regional study center ସବୁ ରହିଛି ସେମିତି study centerରେ ତମର କ'ଣ ହେବ grades institutional fulfill. So କ'ଣ ରହିଛି କ'ଣ ନାହିଁ evaluate କରେ. Then organizations providing education at school level. School level ଆମର education କେମିତି ଦିଆଯାଏ. So this is the Central Tibetan School Administration. You can say that this is the Central Tibetan School Administration. It was established in 1961 with objectives to establish, manage, and assist schools in India for education of Tibetan children living in India. While prescribing while preserving their promoting their culture and heritage. So Tibetan culture और Tibetan heritage को रक्षा करने को तांको कौन कराई आमो कंट्री मध्य से स्कूल सेंट्रल Tibetan स्कूल सब खोलाई and the administrative is running 71 school spread spread over in India. In the area of Tibetan population, concentration of Tibetan person. The school are affiliated to CBSE, follow NCERT curriculum. The medium of instruction at primary level is Tibetan and thereafter in English, Tibetan language as well as English language. So next is Navodaya Vidyalaya Shanti. So the NVS, it is an autonomous organization under the MHRD, GE of Government of India, GOI, and it was first established in 1985 to identify and foster the talented children from the rural parts of India. You can see page number 83. Here it is written NVS. So it is autonomous organization and Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya in Indian schools for talented children. And objectives is to first serve the objectives of excellence coupled with equity and social justice. Then promotional integration by providing opportunity to talented children, largely rural, from different parts of the country to live and learn together and develop their full potential. Then provide good quality modern education including a strong component of culture, inculcation of values, awareness of environment, adventure activities, and physical education. Next is ensure that all students of Navodaya Vidyalaya attain a reasonable level of competence in three languages as envisaged in the three language formula. Serve in each district as a focal point for improvement in quality of school education through sharing of experiences and facilities. The regional language is generally the medium of instruction from class 6 to 8. From class 9 onwards, the medium instruction is English for science and mathematics and Hindi for humanities subjects. Navodaya Vidyalaya aims at inculcating values of national integration through migration scheme through which the inter-regional exchange of students between Hindi and non-Hindi speaking states and vice versa takes place for one academic year. So efforts are also made to promote better understanding of the unity in diversity, culture, heritage through various activities. Navodaya Vidyalayas are located in rural areas across the country. The state government has to offer cost-free land and rent-free temporary building for the setting up Navodaya Vidyalayas. So here in rural areas, 75 seats for rural children it is reserved. And the next is state seats are reserved for children from SC and ST communities in proportion to their population in the district, but less than the national average. One third of the seats are for girls students, 3% of the seats are reserved for the disabled children. Here, seven, six, along with the lateral entry into 9, 10, and 9, 10, 11 are also done. So here, however, the nominal fee 200 rupees per month is charged from students class 9 and 12 for Vidyalaya Bhikyu Nidha School Development Fund. The students belong to SC/ST categories. Girls, disabled students, children of families below poverty line are exempted from the ସେମାନେ ଦେଇପାରିବେ ପଇସା ନଦେଲେ ବି ଚଳିବ. So these are the NIOS is working under the your local bodies. So Kendriya Vidya, next come the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangha. So KVS. This KVS it is a premier organization in Indian administering schools known as Kendriya Vidyalayas. It is known as the centers of excellence in the field of secondary and senior secondary education, promoting national integration and a sense of Indianness among the children while ensuring their total personality development and academic excellence. It has a fourfold mission. What are the fourfold missions? You can see page number 84. Hmm. To cater the educational needs of children of transferable central government employees, including defense, paramilitary personnel, by providing common program of education to pursue excellence and set up pace in the field of school education, to initiate and promote experimentation and innovations in education in collaboration with other bodies like the Central Board, Secondary Education, CBSE, and National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCRT, to develop spirit of national integration and create a sense of Indianness among the children. So these are the what are the missions of KBS. Next, we'll go to the National Bal Bhavan. The National Bal Bhavan is an autonomous body under the MHRD and Government of India. So, it is established with the aim of developing overall personalities of children of all strata of society. All strata means different caste, grades, so different type of social status. So irrespective of their caste, grade, religion, and gender, that is page number 85. You can refer the 85 page. Here it is given. So here that is you're giving the students the certain type of education between the group of age to 16 years, and they are called the science education centers of National Bal Bhavan. That is eight highly resourceful sections is providing opportunity for self-discovery, self-expression, and experimentation. These eight sections are astronomy, animal, fish corner, area modeling, computers, how and why, radio, electric, and environmental education, etc. These all are new things are here taught to the students. Then it comes to the NCRT. NCRT is of Educational Research Training. It is National Council of Educational Research and Training. It undertakes the following programs and activities. First is research. It performs the important function of conducting and supporting research and offering training in educational research methodology. Different departments of National Institution of Education (NIE), Regional Institutes of Education (RIES), Central Institute of Education Technology (CIET), and Institute of Education (RIES), and Pandit Sundarlal Sharma Central Institute of Vocational Education PSSCIV ତାକୁ କହନ୍ତି ପଣ୍ଡିତ ସୁନ୍ଦରଲାଲ ଶର୍ମା ଦୁଇଟା ସୁନ୍ଦରଲାଲ ଶର୍ମା C for Central, I for Institute of Vocational Education under the research program on different aspects of school education and teacher education. NCRT has supports research program of other institution organization by providing financial assistance and academic guidance. That is in page number 86. You can refer to the page number 86. Here, NCRT also support research program of other institutions and organizations by providing financial assistance and academic guidance. Assistance is given to scholars for publication of their PhD thesis. Research fellowships are offered to encourage studies in school education, to create the pool of competent research work. So, developmental activities in school education constitute an important function of NCERT. The major developmental activities includes the development and renewal of curricular and instructional material for various levels of school education and making them relevant to changing needs of children and society. The innovative developmental activities includes development of curricular and instructional materials in school education in the area of preschool education, formal and non-formal education, vocationalization of education, and teacher education. Developmental activities are also undertaken in the domain of educational technology, population education, education of disabled and other special groups. So training pre-service, in-service training of teachers at various levels, these are all conducted by NCRT. NCRT also helps in the guidance and counseling and special education of the innovative teachers. Another thing, RI is also RI also undertake the training of key personnel of the states and the state level functioning and training of teacher educators in service teachers. So these are the NIE, RIE, SCI, ET, PSSCIV, all engage in various ways in order to organize extension related activities. So the constituents of NCRT work in close collaboration with various agencies and institutions in the states. Several programs are organized in rural and backward areas in order to reach out to the functionaries in these areas where special problems exist, where special efforts are needed. Special programs are organized for education of the disadvantaged sections of the society. The extension programs over all states and union territories. The publication and the dissemination work also done by the NCERT. NCERT publishes textbooks for different school subjects from classes 1 to 12. It also brings the works, books, teacher guides, supplementary readers, research reports, etc. So here the textbooks are published in English, Hindi and Urdu. For dissemination of educational information, NCERT publishes journals also. So then exchange program. NCERT also interacts with the international organizations such as UNESCO, UNICEF, UNDP, NFPA, and World Bank to study specific educational programs and to arrange training programs for personnel from other countries. It is one of the associate centers of APEID. It also Secretary of National Development Group (NDG) for Educational Innovations. NCERT has been offering training facility usually through the attachment program and participation in workshop into educational personnel of other countries. The NCERT acts as a major agency for implementing the bilateral cultural exchange program and entered in by the government of India with the government of other countries in the world of school education, teacher education, and educational materials are exchanged with other countries. So this is the NCERT work what it does. Then government bodies at higher education level. हमारे secondary education level देखला then higher education ये रे हमें कौन होची तो हमें देखिए. So AIU, that means Association of Indian Universities, that evaluates the courses, syllabus, standard, and credits foreign universities and to ensure them in relation to various courses offered by Indian universities. Page number 87 UGC. You can find the role of UGC. UGC, it is the Indian Constitution of India. Education is responsible for the centers as well as the federating states, and the coordination and determination of standards in institution of higher education and research and scientific and technical institution is exclusively the responsibility of the center, means UGC. To make care of this provision of the UGC also established as a statutory body required to regulate the academic standards in addition to giving funds, and the UGC is thus the coordinating or as well as grant giving body for academic purposes. Grants given by the UGC are meant to develop the academic and research program in the universities. The National Accreditation Association Council of India (NAC) works under the UGC and helps the quality maintenance through accreditation procedure for universities. Then AIU, Association of India, mm, Association of India Universities. The AIU is an organization based in Delhi to to evaluate the courses, syllabi, standard, and credits foreign university and to equate them in relation to various courses. This you can find in 87, 88 page number offered by Indian University. This is a body comprising the vice chancellors of all members universities with a view to coordinate the work of all university, establish equivalence between the degrees awarded by Indian and foreign universities, conduct research on various aspects of university development, organize training, developmental programs of administrators, developing databases on higher education, publication, represent universities in national and international. So UGC, in your AIU, all are very important. You can very NCRT ତାର ସବୁ ସର୍ଟ ନୋଟ୍ସ ଗୁଡ଼ାକୁ ତୁମେ ଭଲ କରି ଦେଖିବ କାରଣ ତା ଉପରେ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ତୁମର କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ସବୁ ଆସିବ. So, National University of Educational Planning and Administration. So, this is what happened. NUPA, NUEPA, equals NUPA. It is established by MHRD or Government of India GOI. Is a premier organization dealing with the capacity building and research in planning management of education not only in India but also in South India, and recognition of the pioneering the work done by the organization in the field of educational planning and administration. The government of India have empowered it to award its own degrees by way of conferring the status of Dean to be university in August 2006. Like any central government, NUPA is fully maintained by the government of India. Then again, in addition to these multivarious activities, the National University also offer full-time integrated PhD and PhD, full-time direct PhD and part-time PhD programs in educational policy, planning, administration from broader interdisciplinary social science perspective. The research programs of NUPA cover all levels and all types of education from both national and international development perspective. Its primary agenda includes building sustainable capacity in planning and management at all levels in the country. That means generating knowledge through research, extension, disseminating knowledge, and preparing certificates or certified professionals. So his here NUPA has created a comprehensive database on elementary education in India under one of the most prestigious subjects project known as the District Information System for Education DISC. DISC. This is supported by MHRD and UNICEF. এটা আমি ডিসটা भी তোমার बहुत পড়ে ତାକୁ DISC ତାମାନେ ଆମର ହେଉଛି କ'ଣ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ୍ ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍ ଫର୍ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍. So it is supported by MHRD and UNICEF. Internationally and our own country is supporting. So Council for Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR ଏଥିରେ ତୁମେ PhD work କରିପାରିବ ଏଥିରେ ତୁମକୁ ଫଣ୍ଡ ଦେଇପାରିବ. So it is established in 1942. It is an autonomous council and the premier organization for industrial research. To this end, councils carries researches as well as sponsors research to accelerate industrial development. It understands and also undertakes contact-based research development for industry. CSIR has 39 national laboratories and institutes which specialize in different areas of industrial research. There are an additional 47 extension centers of the CSIR across India. Then Indian Council for Social Science Research, ICSSR. ICSSR constituted in 1969 is entrusted with the responsibility of the development of social science disciplines. It finances research in each disciplines, maintain database, fund training programs in research and methodology, funds organizations for developing documentation services, research information, funds organization for developing documentation services, research from information. All these they have to students have to visit abroad seminars, brings out publication. It also assists giving fellowship and study grants. Today it assists 27 research institutes in the field and 6 regional centers across India. So these are the research units work is done. Next is Indian Council for Medical Research, ICMR. So ICMR New Delhi is the body that formulates and coordinates and promotes biomedical research in India. It funds research institutes in the field of entirely and through grants in aid given to non-ICMR institute. And intramural research today for the ICMR is being carried out in 29 permanent national research institutes and regional research institutes. The permanent institutes are mission-oriented labs that address topics like the tuberculosis, leprosy, cholera, viral diseases including AIDS, malaria, discolor diseases and vector control, nutrition, food, drug, toxicology, oncology, and oncology means cancer, immunometallurgy, medical statistics. The regional centers of research focus more on regional health problems and aims to generate research pools in different geographical locations. In times of contingency, they serve to coordinate the nodes of the governmental efforts. Then Central Advisory Board of Education. ଏସବୁ ତୁମକୁ ସର୍ଟ ନୋଟ୍ରେ ସବୁ ଲେଖିକି ତାକୁ ତାର କ'ଣ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ସ ଅଛି ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକୁ ଲେଖିଲେ ଯାଇକି ତୁମେ ମନେ ରହିବ କାରଣ ସବୁବେଳେ ଏପଟ ସେପଟ ହେଇକି ମିଶିଯାଇଛି ମିଙ୍ଗଲ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ତୁମକୁ ମନେ ରଖିବା ଟିକେ କଷ୍ଟକର. So the permanent institutes are mission-oriented labs that address topics like the tuberculosis, leprosy, cholera, viral disease. So these are the AIDS, malaria, all these diseases that are also examined and they have made a research on it. And the regional center research focus more on the regional health problems. AIDS generate research pools, different geographical location, and times of contingencies. They serve to coordinating nodes of governmental efforts. Then Central Advisory Board of Education (CABE). It is highest advisory body to advise the central and state government in the field of education. So, the function of CABE are review the progress of education from time to time, then to appreciate the extent and manner in which education policy has been implemented by the central, state government, and other concerned agencies, to advise regarding the coordination between central and state government, UT administration. Then comes your Council of Architecture, and then your Institute of Company Secretaries of India. So all these are also doing certain type of research work in different technical education field, and Department of Information Technology (DIT). And then here comes National Council of Rural Institutes. So next comes Institute of Chartered Accountant of India ICAI. So ICAI can be in three forms: CPT, and another is CPT and PCC and final examination. So this is a chartered accountant three phase रे तमर clear होगा but CPT year PCC and then final examination. So next constitute of cost works accounts of India ICWA. So ତାର full form ପୁରା ଟିକେ ମନେ ରଖିବ କାରଣ କାଳେ ପକେଇଦେବ ଫର୍ମ the National Commissions for Minority Education Institution NCMEE. So these are the established by the Act of Parliament, National Council of for Ministry Minority of Education Institution Act 2004. It provides inter alia of a right of minority education institution to seek affiliation to any university of their choice. Then State Council of Higher Education SCHE, that is also different types of works it is doing for local bodies of lesser government bodies. So next we comes a professional council for quality at higher education. प्रथम पेज नंबर 95 ରେ ତୁମେ ଦେଖିବ ଡିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ କାଉନସିଲ୍ DEC ସେଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଇଏ କହୁଛୁ ଏବେ କ'ଣ ଇଗ୍ନୋ DEC ହେଉଛି ଇଗ୍ନୋ ଦେରେ ୱାନ୍ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ୍ ଓପନ୍ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି DEC ଏଇଟା ବହୁତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ କାରଣ ତୁମେ ସେ କୋର୍ସ କରୁଛ ତେଣୁ ତୁମକୁ ଏଥିରେ ବହୁତ ତୁମେ ଏଲର୍ଟ ହେବ. So DEC that involves SOUS on a number of DEIS in different states. Distance Education Council (DEC) under IGNOU has the responsibility for coordination and maintenance of standards in open and distance education system in the country. Distance Education Council was established as a statutory authority. Distance Education Council strives for coordinated development of learner center open and distance learning (ODL) system and ensures highly qualitative education meets challenges of access and equity to reach the unreached missions of Distance Education Council (DEC) is to engage state government and conventional university to establish open universities, distance education institutes, and create network of such institutions. Provide financial support, grants, and academic guidance. ଏଇଟା ଆମର ସବୁ ଇଗ୍ନୋ କରୁଛି. Guidance to institution of open and distance education, evolve norms, procedures, guidelines in respect of admission, evaluation, and certification, access and institution open and distance learning to ensure quality, encourage us the use of technology in education, provide opportunity for sharing and technological resource and competencies through inter-universities partnership. Yeah, all these are the services rendered by the center. Then All India Council of Technical Education (AICT). It is established in 1987 for ensuring proper planning and coordinating development of technical education that includes engineering, management, education (MBA) course, and for regulation of proper norms and maintenance of standards. So, All India Council of Technical Education covers programs of technical education, including training, research in engineering, technology, architecture, town planning, management, pharmacy, applied science, arts, crafts, and then hotel management, catering, technology, etc. at different levels. So, all these are the different types of organizations doing the work of the developmental work for the country. ଆହୁରି ତମର ଦେଇଛି ବାର କାଉନସିଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଟିକେ ଆଖି ICARଟା ଟିକେ ମନେ ରଖିବ ଏଥିରେ ଟିଚର ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ଯାହା ଯାହା ଅଛି ତମ ବଟେଶ୍ଵରରେ NCT ସେଇଟା ବି ଗୋଟେ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ୍ କାଉନସିଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଟିଚର ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ and teacher education that is first was set up by the government NCT in 1973 as an advisory body to the government, center and the state on the matters related to teacher education. However, in 1986, the government framed the national policy on education MP, which stressed on the need of set up of a statutory body to look after the teachers' education in the country. The first step to produce good teaching professionals in the country. On 17th August 1995, National Council for Teacher Education (NCTE) was conferred the status of a statutory body in pursuance to National Council for Teacher Education Act 1993. The NCT has its headquarters at New Delhi and four regional committees at Bangalore, Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Jaipur to look after the statutory responsibility. The main objective of the NCT is to achieve planned and coordinated development of teacher education system throughout the country, the regulation and proper maintenance of norms and standards in the teacher education system for the matters connected with therewith. So one of the functions assigned to the NCT is grant of recognition permission to teacher training institution for running various programs. And ତାକୁ affiliation ଦେଉଛି ଏଇ NCT. Then Rehabilitation Council of India (RCI). See, this is also one set up as a registered society in 1986 under the aegis of the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Ministry of Social Welfare, to standardize and maintain the uniform standards training of professionals. So जो ଆମର ମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଅଫ୍ ସୋସିଆଲ ଜଷ୍ଟିସ୍ ଏମ୍ପାୱାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଏମାନଙ୍କୁ ପାଇଁ ସୋସିଆଲ ୱେଲଫେୟାର ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ସେ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ରହୁଛି RCI ସେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ୟୁନିଫର୍ମ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ଼ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ଟିଚିଂ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ଼ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ସେ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ଦେଉଛି ଏଇଟା ତୁମ ପେଜ୍ ନମ୍ବର 99ରେ ଦେଖିବ ମେଡ଼ିକାଲ କାଉନସିଲ୍ ବି MCI ବି ଅଛି ତେବେ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଆଖି ପକେଇବ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ବହୁତ ଅଛି ତୁମକୁ କଭର୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ଏତେଗୁଡ଼ା ଦେଖ ଦେବ ଏଠାରେ ତୁମର ସରିଲା ୟୁନିଟ୍ 3 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସରିଲା ତାପରେ ତାର ପୁଣି ଅଛି ତୁମର ଏଇଟା ସରିବ ୟୁନିଟ୍ 4ଟା ତୁମର ସରିଯିବ ଏଇଟା ପେଜ୍ ନମ୍ବର 4ଟା ସରିଲେ ଏଇ ବହିଟା ପୁରା ସରିଯିବ ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ବହି ଆଣିଦେବ ବୁଝିଲ 4টাରେ କୋଅର୍ଡିନେସନ୍ ନେଟୱାର୍କିଂ ପାର୍ଟନରସିପ୍ ଲିଙ୍କେଜ୍ ରହିଲା ସେ ଗୋଟେ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ସରିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ବହି ପୁରା ଶେଷ ହେବ ନେକ୍ସଟ ବହି ଯେଉଁ ତୁମେ ଆଣିବ ପେଜ୍ ନମ୍ବର 5ରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେବ ଆଉ ତୁମର 3ଟା କ୍ଲାସ୍ ରହିଲା 3ଟା କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଭିତରେ ଏତିକୁ ଶେଷ କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ଆଉ ବେଶୀ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରେସ୍ କରି ହେଇପାରୁନି ଆଉ ତୁମମାନଙ୍କର କ'ଣ କିଛି ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟି ରହୁଛି? ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ଶ୍ରୀରାମ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ, ଶ୍ରୀରାମ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ, ତୁମର କିଛି
No, no,
ତ
no, madam.
ହଁ, ଏତେ ବଡ଼ ଭ୍ୟାଷ୍ଟ ବହିଟାକୁ
Madam,
କେମିତି ହଁ କହ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ।
ହଁ ତାକୁ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ତମେ
ବୁଝି ହଉଛି ସବୁ ଯେ
ହଁ
ମଝିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଡାଉଟ୍ ବାହାରୁଛି, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡାଉଟ୍ ବା ଟିକେ ବୁଝି ହଉନି ସେଟା କେତେବେଳେ କାହାକୁ ପଚାରିବୁ ସେଟା ଜାଣି
ହଁ
ହଉନି ଆଉ।
ପଚାରିବ, ମୋତେ ପଚାରିବ, ମୋର ତ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ ଅଛି ତୁମର, ମୋତେ ସେଥିରେ ପଚାରିଦେବ, ମୁଁ ତୁମକୁ ଦେଇଦେବି, ଡାଟା ବି ମଧ୍ୟ ଦେଇଦେବି। କାହିଁକିନା ମୁଁ ୟାର ସଫ୍ଟ କପି ଗୁରା ମୁଁ ରଖିଛି ତ, କୋଉଟା ସଫ୍ଟ କପିର
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କେତେ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ, ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ ନମ୍ବରଟା କେମିତି ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଏଇ ନମ୍ବରରେ ଥିବ?
ମୋର ଏଇ ନମ୍ବରରେ ଯୋଉ ଅଛି 9437488052 PSL ନମ୍ବର।
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆଉ ଥରେ ନମ୍ବରଟା ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଲେଖିଦେବି।
ହଁ 94
94
374
374
88
88
052।
052।
ହଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ।
ତମେ ସେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଅଛ ତ, ସେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଏଡ୍ ହେଇଯାଅ, ତାହେଲେ ସେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ତୁମର ଏ ଯେଉଁ MD ଟୁ ଯେଉଁ ତୁମର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଇୟର, ସେଇଟାରେ ତୁମେ ଏଡ଼୍ ହେଇଗଲେ ତୁମକୁ ସୁବିଧା ହେବ ସମସ୍ତ ସମସ୍ତେ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
କ'ଣ
ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା କେବଳ ମୁଁ ଏଇ ଲିଙ୍କଟା କେବଳ ଏଠୁ ପାଇଛି, ଯୋଉ ମେଲ ଆସିଥିଲା ସେଇଥିରୁ, କିନ୍ତୁ କୌଣସି ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ମୁଁ ନାହିଁ।
ହେଇଯାଉ। ତମର ସେ ଅଜୟ ବୋଲି ଗୋଟେ ପୁଅ ଆମର ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ସ୍କୁଲରେ କୋଉଠି ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ଅଜିତ ବୋଧେ, ଅଜିତ ତ, ହଁ ଅଜିତ ଷଡ଼ଙ୍ଗୀ।
ସାର୍
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ,
ହଁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
ହଁ ତମେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ
ହଁ
ଅଛ
ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
ବୋଲି, ହଁ ସେବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ
ସାର୍
ଇନଫର୍ମ
ମୋ
କରିଦିଅ।
ନମ୍ବରଟା ସାର୍ ମୋ ନମ୍ବରଟାକୁ ଟିକେ ଆଡ୍ କରିଦେବେ।
ତୁମ ନାଁଟା ଆଡ୍ ହେଇନି, କିଏ ତାହେଲେ ଆଡମିନ୍ ଅଛି, କିଏ ମୁଁ ତ ଜାଣିନି।
ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ, ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି।
ହଁ କହିଦେବ, ହଁ
ସାର୍ ମୋ ନମ୍ବରଟା ଟିକେ ନେଇକି ଆଡ୍ କରିଦେବେ।
ହଁ
ହଁ ନମ୍ବରଟା କୁହନ୍ତୁ। 9090 9090 65
ହୁଁ
79
ହଁ
10।
ଓକେ।
ଆଉ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ଅଜିତ ବାବୁଙ୍କର ତ ସରିଗଲାଣି, ତାଙ୍କର ସିନାପସିସ୍ ଇଏ ହେଇଗଲାଣି, ରେକମେଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ତାଙ୍କର ଥେସିସ୍ର, କାରଣ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ବଡ଼ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ୱାର୍କଟା, ବହୁତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ କାମ। ତମେ ଏଇ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଏରୁ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ନେଇକି ତମେ କରିପାରିବ। ତେଣୁ ତମମାନେ ଟିକେ ବି ସେଇଟା ପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ସିରିୟସ୍ ହୁଅ। କାରଣ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡ଼ା ତ ଅଛି, ସେଇଟା କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ୁଛି, ପଢ଼ିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ୁଛି, ଅନ୍ୟ ପାଠ ପଢ଼ା ବି ତୁମେ କରୁଛ, ଚାକିରି କରୁଛ, ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼ା ତମ ଉପରେ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ, ଏତେ ଗୁଡ଼ା କଲାବେଳକୁ ଏତେ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ଛୋଟ
ଯୋଉ
ଛୋଟ
ଆମର ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଯୋଉ ସିନୋପସିସ୍ଟା କରିବୁ,
ହଁ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଆମର ଗାଇଡ ଟିଚର କିଏ ରହିବ? ଜଣେ ପ୍ରଫେସର ରହିବେ ଯିଏ କି
ଗାଇଡ ଯଦି ଆମ ଭଳି ସବୁ ଯୋଉମାନେ କାଉନସିଲର କ୍ଲାସ ନଉଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନଙ୍କ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ବାୟୋଡାଟା ଅଛି ରିଜନାଲ ସେଣ୍ଟର ଇଗ୍ନୋର, ତାଙ୍କୁ ତମେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ନେଇପାରିବ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଇପାରିବ, ନହେଲେ ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଗାଇଡକୁ ତମେ ଚାହୁଁଛ, ଯିଏ ବି ହେଇପାରେ, ତାଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ଥିବ, ଗାଇଡ ନେଇପାର, ତାଙ୍କର ବାୟୋଡାଟାଟା ଗୋଟେ ଦେବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ତାଙ୍କୁ, ରିଜନାଲ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ସେଣ୍ଟର।
ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଏଜୁକେସନାଲ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଯୋଉ ଅଛି, ମନେକର RNISC
ହଁ ସେଠି ସେଠୁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନେଇପାରିବ, ସେମାନେ ଏଗ୍ରି ହେଲେ ହବ। ପ୍ଲସ୍ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ବାୟୋଡାଟାଟା ତମେ ଦେଇଦବ, ନହେଲେ ସେମାନେ ଯଦି କାଉନସିଲର ହେଇଥିବେ ତ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ। ବୋଧେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସେମାନେ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ଚାକିରି ପାଇଁ କାଉନସିଲର ହେଇପାରିବେନି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟାଇମ ମିଳେନି।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଆମର ଅଛନ୍ତି ଜଣେ 2 ଜଣ ସାର୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନେ କିନ୍ତୁ କାଉନସିଲର
କିଏ ତାଙ୍କ
ନୁହନ୍ତି,
ନାଁ
ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି। ଆଜ୍ଞା।
କଣ ନାଁ କି କଣ ନାଁ ତାଙ୍କର?
ପ୍ରଦୀପ ମଲ୍ଲିକ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଜଣେ ଭାଇ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଆଉ ସେ ମୋର ସିନିୟର ଥିଲେ, ସେ ଏବେ ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ରଫେସର ଅଛନ୍ତି।
କୋଉଠି
ଆଉ
RNIC ରେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା।
ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରବୀଣା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଅଛନ୍ତି।
ହଁ ପ୍ରବୀଣାକୁ ତ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି, ସେ ତ ଭଲ ଝିଅଟା। ପ୍ରବୀଣା ସେ ତ ଏଥର ପାଇଲା ନା।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ତାଙ୍କ 2 ଜଣଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ କାହାକୁ ଜଣେ ଯଦି ନେଇଥାନ୍ତି ଗାଇଡ ଟିଚର।
ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଦୀପକୁ ଏତେ ଜାଣିନି, ପ୍ରବୀଣାଟାକୁ ଜାଣିଛି, ଭଲ ସିନସିୟର ଟିଚର। ତମେ
ଏବେ ପ୍ରଦୀପ ଭାଇ ଯେ ସେ ଏବେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ବର୍ଷେ ହେଲା ଜଏନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି।
ହଁ ଏବେ ସେମାନେ ସବୁ ପାଇଲେ ପରା, ମୁଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ସେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ଥିଲି, ସେ ସବୁ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଯୋଉ
ଭଲ
ସରୋଜ ନଳିନୀ ଲେଙ୍କା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଲେ ଚଳିବ?
ହଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରୁଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ସିଏ ନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଧେ କାଉନସିଲର, ତାଙ୍କ ବାୟୋଡାଟା ଦେବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଠି ଏନରୋଡ଼ କରିବା କିଛି ବାୟୋଡାଟା ଦେଲେ ହେଇଯିବ, ସେ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ତ ବହୁତ ବଢ଼ିଆ ତାଙ୍କର। ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଇପାରିବ, ସେ ବି ଫ୍ରି ଅଛନ୍ତି,
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ଏମାନେ ସବୁ
ସେ ମ୍ୟାଡାମଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ବେଶୀ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ଟିକେ କରେ ବା ତାଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ
ହଁ
ଏମିତି ପାଠ ପଢାପଢି ବିଷୟରେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରେ ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
ହଁ,
ଭାବୁଥିଲି।
ଭଲ 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 ସେ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ୍ ଭଲ। ତାଙ୍କର ବହି ଗୁଡ଼ା ବି ସେ ଲେଖା ଲେଖି କରିଛନ୍ତି କି ତାଙ୍କର ତ ସାଇନ୍ସ, ତମେ କ'ଣ ସାଇନ୍ସ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
ହଁ, ତେଣୁ ସେ ସାଇନ୍ସ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡର ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ବେଶୀ ଭଲ ଗାଇଡ଼ କରିପାରିବେ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଭଲ କଥା। ଏବେଠୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ଟିକେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିଦିଅ, କାହିଁକିନା କରିଦେଲେ ତମକୁ ଭଲ ସୁବିଧା ହେଇଯିବ, ଶୀଘ୍ର କାମ ସାରିଦବ।
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ସିନିୟର ଭାଇଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲି ଯେ ସିଏ କହିଲେ କେବଳ କାଉନସେଲର ଯୋଉମାନେ ସେଇମାନେ ହିଁ କରିପାରିବେ, ଅଲଗା କେହି
ନା
ଗାଇଡ
ନା
ଟିଚର
ନା
ରହିପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ।
ନା ନା ନା, ମୁଁ ସେଦିନ ଥିଲି ପରେ ସେଠି ଯୋଉଠି ଆସୁଥିଲେ ତ ପିଲାମାନେ, ମୁଁ ଥିଲି ସେ ଯୋଉ ତମର ଇଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ତାଙ୍କର ଅକ୍ରୁ ସାର୍ ନାହାନ୍ତି କି ତାଙ୍କର ଇଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ଚାର୍ଜରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ ତଳେ ବସୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ଏକାଡେମୀ ସେକ୍ସନରେ। ସିଏ କହିଲେ ଯେ ଅନ୍ୟ ଯିଏ ବି ହେଇପାରିବ, କିନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଇଏଟା କ୍ୱାଲିଫିକେସନଟା ତୁମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେବ, ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର କରିବ। ଆଉ କାଉନସିଲର ମାନଙ୍କର କିଛି ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର କରିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, ତାଙ୍କର ଅଲରେଡି ସବୁ ରହିଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ।
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ କହୁଥିଲେ ଆଉ। ତମେ ତମର ଚଏସ୍ ଅନୁସାରେ ତମେ ଦେଖିବ ତମକୁ ଗୋଟେ କନଭିନିଏଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛି। ସେଇଟା ମେନ୍ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ, କାହିଁକିନା ଯିଏ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିବ ସେ ତାକୁ ନିଜେ ଫ୍ରି ହବା କଥା ନା। ଆଉ ସିଏ ତା ଗାଇଡକୁ ପଚାରିକି ଏ ବିଷୟରେ ତାଠୁ ସେ ଡାଟାଟା କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିପାରିବ। ଇଏ ବି ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଗାଇଡ୍ ଯିଏ, ସିଏ ବି ସମୟ ଦେଇପାରୁଥିବେ, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖେ ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ସମୟ ଥିବ। ସେ ସେଟାକୁ ତୁମକୁ ଗାଇଡ଼ କରିପାରିବେ, ତାହେଲେ ତୁମ କାମଟା ଶୀଘ୍ର ହେବ। ଆଗ ସିନୋପସିସ୍ଟା ଯଦି ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେଇଗଲା, ଆଉ ଆଉଗୁଡ଼ା ତମର ହେଇଯିବ ଅଟୋମେଟିକାଲି। ସିନୋପସିସ୍ଟାକୁ ଆଗ ରେଡି କରିଦିଅ। ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଗୁରାକୁ ଦେଖ ତମର ମୋଟିଭେସନ, ତମର ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଏରିଆ ଫୋକସ କରିକି କୋଉ କୋଉ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ରହୁଛି। ସେ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ମୁଁ ଭାବିଛି ଯୋଉ ଅନଲାଇନ ଏଜୁକେସନ ଇନ ସେକେଣ୍ଡାରୀ ସ୍କୁଲ ସେଇଟା କଲେ କେମିତି କଣ ହୁଅନ୍ତା
ହଁ
ନା
ହଁ,
କେମିତି
ସେ
କଣ?
ଯୋଉ NIOS ତ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛି ତ, ଏଇଟା ଏଇ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଥ୍ରୁ ଏଟା ପଢିବ। କାହିଁକିନା ତମେ ଯାହା କରିବ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଉପରୁ। NIOS ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ଓପନ ସ୍କୁଲିଂ ଯୋଉଟା ଅଛି, ସେଇଥିରେ ତମେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କରିଲେ ଭଲ। ତାର କଣ ଫଙ୍କସନ ଅଛି, ଏଠି ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ କେତେ ଯୋଉ ଚାଲିଛି ସେଇଟା ସାଟିସ୍ଫାକ୍ଟରି କି ନାହିଁ, କୋଶ୍ଚିନିୟର ଗୋଟେ କରିକି ତାକୁ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ କରିବ। 3ଟା ଫେଜରେ କରିବ, ଡାୟଗ୍ନୋସିସ୍ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ କରିଦବ, କାରଣ ତମ ସାଇନ୍ସ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ। ଡାୟଗ୍ନୋଷ୍ଟିକ୍ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ କରିଦେଇକି 3ଟା ଫେଜରେ କରିକି ତାର ଯୋଉଟା ତାର ଇଏ ରିଲାଏବିଲିଟି ବାହାରିବ, ସେ ରିଲାଏବିଲିଟି ବେସ୍ ଉପରେ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଗୁଡାକୁ ରଖିବ। ଆଉ ତାକୁ ଦବ ଆଉ, ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡାଇଜ କରିବ, ସେମିତି ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡାଇଜ କରିକି ଦବ ଆଉ। ନହେଲେ ଯଦି ଷ୍ଟେଚୁଟୋରୀ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଯଦି ପାଇବ, ସେଇଟା ବି ମିଳୁଛି, ସେ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ ଯୋଉ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜି ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ ଗୋଟେ ବହି ଗୋଟେ ମିଳିଛି। ସେଥିରେ ତମର ସବୁ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଗୁଡା ସବୁ ରହିଛି। ସେ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଗୁଡାକୁ ତମେ ଦେଖିକି ତମେ ସେଥିରେ ମଧ୍ୟ କରିଦେଇ ପାରିବ। ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡାଇଜ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଗୁଡ଼ା ଅଛି ତ, ତେଣୁ ତାକୁ ଯିବା, ନହେଲେ ତମେ ନେଟରେ ଯାଇକି ତମେ ଦେଖିପାରିକି କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡାଇଜ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଦେଖିକି ତମେ ତା ଉପରେ ବାହାର କରିକି କରିବ, ନହେଲେ ନିଜେ ବି କରିପାରିବ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଫ୍ରେମ୍ କରିକି ଆଉ। କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଫ୍ରେମ୍ କରିବାକୁ ଟିକେ ଟାଇମ୍ ଲାଗିବ, କିନ୍ତୁ ହେଇଯିବ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ। ବୁଝିଲ, ଏମିତି କଥା ଆଉ। ଆଉ କଣ କହ?
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ।
ହଁ କହୁନ।
ହଁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ନମସ୍କାର।
ନମସ୍କାରେ।
ହଁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ମୁଁ ନା ସିନପସିସ୍ ଦେଇଥିଲି, ସିନପସିସ୍ ଟା ଆପ୍ରୁଭ୍ ହେଇଛି, ବଟ୍
ହେଇନି?
ଡିଜର୍ଟେସନ ଟା ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହଁ, ଡିସର୍ଟେସନ ଟା
ଡିଜର୍ଟେସନ ମୁଁ ସବମିଟ୍ କରିନି ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
କରିଦେବ ଡିସର୍ଟେସନ ଟା, ଯେ ଟାଇମ ଲାଗିବ ନା କରିବାକୁ। ଏତେ
ହଁ
କଣ ଶୀଘ୍ର ଡାଟା କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିବ, ତାକୁ ଲେଖିବ, କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ କରିବ, କମ କଥା ଏଟା ଅଛି। ବହୁତ କଥା ଅଛି।
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ଏବେ 10 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ସବମିଟ୍ କରିଦେବି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଭାଇବା ଟା କେବେ ହବ?
ଭାଇବାଟା ତ ପରୀକ୍ଷା ସରିଲେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତମର, ଏବେ ତ ଥାର୍ଡ ଇୟର ମାନଙ୍କର ହଉଛି ଭାଇବା।
ଓହୋ
ତମର ନେକ୍ସଟ ହବ ବୋଧେ ଆଉ।
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଅଜୟ ସାର୍ କହୁଥିଲେ ମେ 31 ଭିତରେ ଡିସର୍ଟେସନ ସବମିଟ କରିଲା ପରେ ଜୁଲାଇ
ହଁ
କିମ୍ବା ଅଗଷ୍ଟରେ
ହଁ
ଭାଇବା ହବ
ଜୁଲାଇ
ବୋଲି କହିଲେ।
ହଁ ଜୁଲାଇ ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ହବ, ହଁ ଠିକ କହିଛନ୍ତି।
ଓ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ ଏବେ ହବନି ଭାଇବା?
ନାଇଁ ଭାଇବା ଏବେ ତମେ ଆଗ ସବମିଟ କର, ସବମିଟ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଲେ
ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
ସେଇଟା ପୁଣି ଏପ୍ରୁଭ୍ ହବ ନା, ତମ ଗାଇଡ ଏପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରିବେ, ତାପରେ ସେଇ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ଏପ୍ରୁଭ୍
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ
କରିବେ।
ସିନୋପସିସ୍, ମୁଁ ତ ଏଇଟା ସିନୋପସିସ୍ କିଛି ସବମିଟ କରିନି, ସିନୋପସିସ୍ ଟା ଆମର ଯୋଉଠି ଆମର ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ସବମିଶନ କରୁଛୁ ସେଇଠି ହିଁ କରିବୁ?
ହଁ ହଁ ହଁ, ସେଇଠି ସେଇଠି।
ନା ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଆରସି ରେ ହବ।
ଆରସି ରିଜନାଲ ସେଣ୍ଟରରେ ହବ।
ହଁ ରିଜନାଲ ସେଣ୍ଟରରେ ତ ହବ, ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ। ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଏକାଡେମୀ ସେକ୍ସନ ଅଛି ନା ତଳେ, ସେଇଥିରେ ହବ। ଆମର କିଏ ଗୋଟେ ମୋ ମିସ୍ କଣ ଏରେ ଅଛି, କଣ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା ଭୁଲି ଯାଉଛି।
मैडम पोस्टल भी पठेल हबो।
पोस्टाल पठेଇବା ଅପେକ୍ଷା ନିଜେ ଟିକେ ଥରେ ଆସିକି ଦେଇଦେଲେ ବେଟର, କାରଣ ସିଏ କହିଦେବେ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖୁନା ଅଛି ଯଦି तुमको साଙ୍ଗେ साଙ୍ଗେ କହିଦେଲେ ତମର ନହେଲେ ଏଇଟା ସେମିତି ପଡ଼ି ରହିବ, ତମେ ପୁଣି କେବେ ଆସିବ। ବହୁତ ପିଲା ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତ ଇଆଡୁ ସିଆଡୁ, ତାଙ୍କର କଣ ମନେ
ନାଇଁ
ରହିବ।
मैडम मोर मासे पर पळै आस्थिला मु पोस्टल रे पठेइଥିଲି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ତାହେଲେ ତ ଭଲ, ବଢ଼ିଆ, ଭେରି ଗୁଡ୍। ସେମିତି କର, ଇଏରେ ପଠାଅ, ନେଟ୍ରେ ବି ପଠେଇ ଦେଇପାରିବ, ନେଟ୍ରେ ଆଡ୍ରେସ୍ ଥିବ ଯଦି ବେଟି ପଠେଇଦେବ, ପୋଷ୍ଟାଲରେ ପଠେଇଦେବ, ଗୋଟେ ହାର୍ଡ଼ କପି ସଫ୍ଟ କପି ଦୁଇଟାକୁ ପଠେଇଦେଲେ ଯେଉଁଟା ଏକ୍ସପିଡାଇଟ୍ କରିବ ଶୀଘ୍ର ହବ। ଆଉ କିଏ ଅଛ? ନିବେଦିତା, ପ୍ରିୟଦର୍ଶିନୀ, ତମ କଥା କଣ? ଅଛ, ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ।
ହଁ, ତମର କଣ କାମ କଲଣି?
ମୋର ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ସିନୋପସିସ୍ ସରିନି, ସିନୋପସିସ୍ ହିଁ ଚାଲିଛି।
ଚାଲିଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ହଉ ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ଚାଲୁ। ଆଉ ଗୀତାଞ୍ଜଳି ବେହେରା?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ପ୍ରଣାମ।
ପ୍ରଣାମ ମାମା। କଣ ଏବେ ତୁମର କାମ କରୁଛ?
ହଁ, ମୋର ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ସିନୋପସିସ୍ ଟା ଆପ୍ରୁଭାଲ ହେଇକି ଆସିଛି।
ଭେରି
ଆଉ
ଗୁଡ୍।
ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ କାମ ଟା ଚାଲିଛି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ।
ହଁ, ଭଲ।
ସରିନି ହଁ।
ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି। ଆଉ କ୍ରିଷ୍ଣା କୁମାରୀ ପ୍ରଧାନ? ତମର କଥା କଣ କ୍ରିଷ୍ଣା? କଣ କରୁଛ କ୍ରିଷ୍ଣା? ହଁ, ଶୁଭସ୍ମିତା କର। କଣ କରୁଛ?
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ପ୍ରଣାମ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ। ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ମୋର ଜୁନିୟର ଟିଚର ଏକ୍ଜାମ ସରିଲା ତ, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସେପଟେ ରହିଯାଇଥିଲି। କାଲି ମୋର ଭେରିଫିକେସନ ଅଛି ମ୍ୟାମ।
ଆରେ ବାପରେ, ବେଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଲକ୍, କଂଗ୍ରାଚୁଲେସନ।
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ମ୍ୟାମ। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ମ୍ୟାମ।
ହେଇଯାଉ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ।
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଏପଟେ ମ୍ୟାମ ଯୋଉ ଏପଟେ ବି ସିନୋପସିସ୍ କଥା ବି ଦେଖି ପାରୁନି, ଖାଲି ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ଲେଖିଦେଇଛି କିଛିଟା, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏପଟେ ଏଇ ସବୁ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଭେରିଫିକେସନ ପାଇଁ, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତାର ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ବାହାରି ନଥିଲା।
ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ତମର ଏସଏସବି ର ତ?
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାମ, ମୋର ଜେଟି ହେଇଛି, ଜୁନିୟର ଟିଚର ସ୍କିମାଟିକ ଯୋଉ ବାହାରି ଥିଲା।
प्राइमरी प्राइमरी
ପ୍ରାଇମେରୀ ମ୍ୟାମ।
ଭଲ ଯାହାହେଲେ ବି ତ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଥରେ ପାଇଗଲେ ପୁଣି ଆଥରେ ଉପରକୁ ଚାଲିଯିବ, କଣ ହେଲା।
मैडम एटा
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ।
कॉन्ट्रेक्चुअल।
କଣ୍ଟେକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା? ଓହୋ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ, ଏବେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଅଛି, ବଟ୍ 6 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ପୁଣି ରେଗୁଲାର।
ହଁ
ବଟ୍ ମୁଁ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିବି, ଅଲଗା ଅଧିକ ପାଇଁ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିବି, ବଟ୍ ଏଇଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ ମିଳିଯାଇଛି।
ହଁ, ଏବେ ଗୋଟେ ପରମାନେଣ୍ଟ ଚାକିରି ମିଳିଗଲା, ତାପରେ ପୁଣି ଆଉଥରେ ଆଗକୁ ଇଏ କରିବ ଆଉ। ଭଲ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ।
ଆଉ ପ୍ରଜ୍ଞା ପ୍ରମିତା, ହ୍ୟାଲୋ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ।
ହଁ, ତମର କେତେ ଦୂର ଗଲା?
ମ୍ୟାମ ମୋର ଡିସର୍ଟେସନ ସରିଯାଇଛି, ଭାଇବା ଅଛି ଏଇ 23rd ରେ।
ତମ ଡିସର୍ଟେସନ ସରିଗଲାଣି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
କେମିତି, ତମେ କଣ ଆଗରୁ ଦେଇଥିଲ କି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଓହୋ, ତାହେଲେ ହଁ। ଭାଇବା କେବେ, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ 23 ତାରିଖରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହଉଛି ଆଉ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା, 23 ତାରିଖ ଅଛି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଦେଖା ହବ ଆଉ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ, ଆପଣ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି କି?
ହଁ, ମୁଁ ଯାଉଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ।
ଆଉ କିଏ ରହିଲ? ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀପ୍ରିୟା ତ କହିଲା। ଆଉ ତ ଏଠି 3 ଜଣ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ତା ନାଁ ନାହିଁ, ଜାଣିନି କିଏ। ଏମ୍ ରେ କିଏ 3 ଜଣ ଅଛ କିରେ? ଆଚ୍ଛା, ହଉ, ଆଜି ପାଇଁ ଶେଷ ହେଲା। ନେକ୍ସଟ ତମର ଅଛି 25 ତାରିଖ ଦେଖାହବ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 1 ତାରିଖ ଅଛି, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ମୋର ହେଇନି, ସେଇଟାକୁ ମୁଁ କହିକି କ୍ଲାସଟା ନେବି ବୋଲି ଭାବିଛି। ତମମାନଙ୍କର କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ହବ କି ଯଦି ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା 5 ରୁ 6, 6 ରୁ 7 ନେଇଯିବି ଟେଷ୍ଟ, ପୁଣି 7 ରୁ ଯୋଉ କ୍ଲାସଟା ନେବି, କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ହବ?
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍, କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାମ,
ହବନି।
ଆପଣ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ।
ହଁ, ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ମୁଁ ନେଇଯିବି ହେଲା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ଓକେ, ବାଏ, ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍।
ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍ ମ୍ୟାମ୍। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
ଗୁଡ୍
ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ନାଇଟ୍ ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
गुड नाइट मैडम।
ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍।
ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍
ଅଜିତ
ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ।
ସାର୍, ଅଜିତ ସାର୍,
କୁହନ୍ତୁ।
ଆପଣ ନମ୍ବର ଟା ଟିକେ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ, ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସିନୋପସିସ୍ ବିଷୟରେ
ମୁଁ
କଥା ହେଇଥାନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ।
ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମେସେଜ କରିଛି, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ପର୍ସନାଲ ମେସେଜ କରିଛି, ଦେଖିବେ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା, ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।